Hello. At your lunch already? Nope. Oh boy. Not hungry? Hmm. Dieting, Kelvin? Okay. Alright, so today now we are going to go towards your practical. Right. So I've seen the paper. So we will proceed, yeah? You can bring forward your whatever questions you want about your assignment, about your practical. Okay. So first thing we do is the practical questions. I want to see. Noel have submitted the previous question. I've seen that. Um, yeah. So you have this one. The previous one, previously we have done this one, right? 5, 6. Okay, C. 1, 2. This one is done. And then stack would be, that is, yeah, okay, this one C. C and C5 and 6. This one I've done and given to you, right? And that is done. Calvin, any problem with that?
I haven't done that part.
Oh, okay, continue. And you have to submit in the thing, yeah? The box. Okay? All right. And then what about this one? Hang on. We missed out on this one. We did not do this. We skip and then we do uh this one, yes. This one. What this one? Any problem with this one?
So the algorithm B is the slowest, right?
Hmm?
Algorithm B is the slowest, right? Take the longest time.
Algorithm A, B, and C. Record the average question. Yeah. Based on this one. Values of this. Did you put that value in?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So you managed to compute that? Program should display the table of running time of each algorithm for various values of n. Okay, so this one is under chapter 3, right? Let's see. Where should you submit that? That is chapter 3. Efficiency of algorithm. Yeah, okay, that is submitting under chapter 3 for chapter 4 and 5. For today and the next week, we will do this one. Yes, this one. Because this week and next week will still be the same question. Okay, so, and then this is the chapter 5 for today. Right. So array implementation of collection ADTs. Refer to ADT array list class within the chapter 4 NetBean project. Okay, would you be able to add any more entries into the list once you have added the default capacity number of entries? Array list class. Okay, refer to the ADT. Do you have this?
Yeah.
Chapter 4 net.
Yeah.
No? You have that?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you be able to add any more entries? This is the question, yeah? Into the list. Let me just make it a little bit bigger. Once you added the default capacity number. Okay, we are going to do this one, yeah? Practical number 4. array implementation of collection of ADTs, number one. Okay, and then B is the how discuss how you can rectify problem identified in part A and then implement the solution. The basically this one is practical questions, as in mm, call that theoretical. Yes, theoretical problem. Yes. Okay, so do this one and then this one. A set is a collection of distinct objects. Okay, a set is a collection of different objects. Typical operation on a set include add, remove, check subset. Okay, union, intersection is empty. Okay, so question is, write the specification for the set ADT. A set is what? Boolean. This one. Okay, let me see. That is chapter practical 4, right?
Miss can upload the sample code. This practical
Sorry?
can upload the NetBeans file for
Yeah,
this
NetBean.
practical.
You mean NetBean file?
Yeah, the .java.
The what? Sorry.
.java.
Okay. I will search through it. Yeah, because there's so many files I have to upload, right? I
Okay.
need to see, yeah, one by one for this practical as well as for the lecture, so that I don't mix you too much with the that is for lecture and this is for practical. But I will check which file is related to which question to sort this out. Yeah. Mm. But the thing now is I need to assign you the question one or two for this. Okay. This one has been given to you. Remember, this is the ADT set, right? The specification for the set ADT. So what is this about? What is this about? Yeah. This has been given to you, I think, a week previously. It's the collection of ADTs. You remember that? It is in our previous lecture, chapter 4. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it is in the list collection of ADTs. That is the file which I pasted in the lecture note. Yeah. Okay, so basically this is theoretical. This is all theoretical, which is 1, 2, A, and B. Okay, implement the set ADT, use array based implementation. You may include any necessary utility methods. Implement the set ADT, use array implementation. You may include um, any necessary utility methods. I will give you also the hint on what are the things that you need to do for these questions. Yeah. Yeah. But first thing, let me look at that file, and then I will include when I include that file or this question with your extra file, and I will put a note on that one in your coursework. Okay. C. Write a driver program to test your implementation of the set ADT. D. Modify Java interface and class for part B such that your implementation provides an iterator to the set object. Then include a method in your driver program that uses the iterator to display all the elements in the set object. So you only need to implement has next and next method of the Java utility iterator interface. Okay, so table 4.1 for description of methods, which is this. So this is your refer table 4.1 for description of the methods. This is your table 4.1 Java utility iterator. Okay. Yeah, so these are the methods used. Public boolean has next. This is the one that you need to do. T next and public void remove. This is basically um, to manipulate the note in your linked list. Yeah. So all the tasks which are what you're supposed to do in your program are described here. Okay, you're also given throws unspotted operation exception. Okay, to counter the problem of iteration. Yeah, okay. So, hang on, today is this one. Next one is, okay, next one we will do, I give you two questions, yeah, that and that. But these questions, you can have a look first, and then you can attempt next week still doing the same thing. Okay, so practical number 4, uh, number 2, number 1, number 2, and this one for you to attempt next week, yeah? So today I give you this 1 and 2, practical number 4.
Okay.
Yeah, for this one, make sure you do this, complete this, and then you submit this under mm, implementation of ADTs, efficiency of algorithm. Where is that supposed to be? Efficiency, they're supposed to be here. That should be under chapter 3. Okay, submission under chapter 3. The box. Did I put box? I just put box, I think. I already put box just now. For your assignment to be submitted, yeah? Where is that box? I was trying to give you the required sample codes just now, but I need to relocate the file. There's so many files given. Hmm. So you have week 4, week 3, week 4, week 5. Yeah, week 3 will be the which one is that? The one I mentioned a while ago. Efficiency of algorithm, right? The palindrome and the one which you submitted that is done already. That is under chapter 2, right? So this is chapter 3. And this is chapter 4 today. Not today. Today is week 5. It's supposed to be done. This is 2 weeks from last week and today. So you guys do this practical 4, yeah? 1, 2. That's it. For next week, we will do this one because next week is still the uh, same topic for chapter 5. So we will do this one. Actually, we are quite ahead of time in our lecture because now it's week 5, right? We have covered all this, yes, which is in the chapter 5, this one. Array-based implementation of ADTs, and this was last week, right? And this one, link implementation of ADTs. Okay, chapter 5. Actually, it's supposed to be half of that chapter 5, but never mind. We managed to finish the lecture, and we will bring that forward into here. Chapters, week 6, chapter 6, yeah. Okay. All right. Next after that, in under chapter 7, chapter 7 will be on week 7, recursion. That will be my last lecture. I hope. Think so. Yeah. So I'm supposed to teach you guys until chapter 7. Yes, and then after that, by week 8, 8, 9, 10, you're supposed to submit your assignment on week 10. Okay, so do pay attention to the deadline. Yeah, week 10 is supposed to submit your assignment, right? And I will compile all the files which I collected from you based on your practical, and we will try to cover and as much as possible until the end of chapter 7 or lecture means week 7, because by week 8 I am no longer teaching the subject. I will be handing it over to a new colleague of mine. I think it's Mr. Jeffter. You know him, Mr. Jeffter?
No.
You know him? Have you heard of his name? chapter?
Never heard.
Oh, okay. So uh, I will be teaching until chapter 7. Another half will be taught by him. Okay. So basically, he's just going to repeat the thing which I have taught, but this one is algorithm for sorting. Okay, binary trees. Okay, so basically all that, right? Yes. Hmm. Okay, so I'm trying to finish up with this one. All right, so that is our practical for assignment. So this is your learning outcome for your assignment. We share that based on your CLO 2 and 3. Okay, again, let me reiterate that this one is your assignment. It's supposed to be fulfilling the CLOs. Okay, 85% coursework mark, explanation on the implementation and appropriateness of data structure for specific scenario. So that one is also in your project. That would be 15%. Okay, look at this highlighted red. You are required to obtain a pass mark of CLO2, which is 85%, right? So uh, this is the full 85%, but if you achieve more or equals to 42.5, which is a total of over 85 marks, that will be considered as passed. Okay, but I think you guys can do better, right? Mm. So that is what you have to focus on. Problem. Okay. Now you are doing, Noel, you are doing online karaoke. Yes, karaoke.
Yeah.
And then Kelvin is actually doing which one is that? Auction?
I group buying.
Group buying. Is that group buying here? Oh yeah, this one. Okay. Yes, yes. I thought you do an auction. Okay, group buying, yes. So which part are we at right now in your project?
So should I present?
Mm,
Okay.
let me just load from here. Yep.
So in one project, there's supposed to be three files, right? ADT, client,
Yeah.
and entity.
Yeah.
So
Client
here,
and yeah. Okay. Yes.
I insert the ADT.
Uh-huh.
So I choose a set as my preferred ADT.
Mm.
So I insert this code, but I haven't implemented in my runner program.
Mm.
So far I just do the basic main menu only.
No, don't worry about it. You just as long as you have already had your main menu ready, right? The one the implementation of your ADT should be able to be conducted once you have finished up your frame, right? So this is a client, right?
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, this one is okay. You are using case here. And then what is the? Can you see? Can I see down from your public this one this program? Let me
Oh,
see
scroll down.
until the end. Yeah, scroll down, please. Yes, 15. Add
So I just
song. We're supposed to have add song. What is the feature? Add song, remove song, edit song, retrieve song, maintenance report. That should be an application exit. Okay, so that means that you need to be able to print a report, right? Not a print, as in a display a report, right?
yeah.
So, did you manage to actually find out about whether actually there is a you can actually add a media file, right, in your program? Because
Actually, I don't want to decided not to do it. I yeah.
oh, okay. Okay, but it's quite complicated, but it's quite interesting, challenging as well, right? So, but
Yeah.
anyway, she said that if you You can do that. If you can do that at your media file, there's a line to that actually that you can add into your Java, but it can be a bit tricky. You can connect to some other things that it doesn't, work if you're not careful. So you can also do listing of your songs. That's what she said.
Oh, that's it.
Okay. Yeah. So if
Oh,
you cannot add in that media file, that means because you have to find a code for that, right? There is a code that can enable you to add in media file, but that would be a bit heavy. Like quite a lot of work to be done if you adding a lot of media file, right?
oh yeah.
Because that is got to do with music loading into your system. So yeah, okay. If you want to do just listing out of the name list of your song, then that is okay as well, she said. But the main tricky part is that implementing your ADTs, right?
Oh yeah. So yeah, for now I still figuring out how to apply this set. Still, yeah, still
Uh,
in process.
okay. This one, the challenge is that, hang on, which one that you're not allowed to use in Java utility on which there is a instruction that you guys are not supposed to use, right?
Oh, based on the Q&A, they said this iterator can be used.
Yes, that is okay. But some other thing, so you have to find out a way on how you use collection, right?
Oh,
So basically, you should create a collections of your ADT on your own because there's a way how you first you use the Java utility. Number one, that is without is you can also possible, but you have to just create your own collections of ADTs. Yeah, that's why she said that that's why they do that question because they want to see whether you are resourceful and creative enough to find your way without using the predefined utilities. Mm.
oh,
But yes, okay, iterator is allowed. That is iterator. Uh, okay, you're using T, yeah? Okay. Oh, this one is basically iterator, right? Just iterator. Fix interface on this one. IT, element, check subset. Another set here. Set different set. Set another set. T, get element. Yeah. You will need to implement your remove, get, size, add. Any add, right?
and
Oh, okay. Yes, yes. Add. What is element? Empty. Goes. Yeah, that is the add one, right? Remove. Remove is down there. Okay. Remove. Add. Remove. Remove is delete. Nah. Is there any function for save? Not save. Search.
oh, actually I copy this code online, so I yeah, still in refinement.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't worry about it. We still have time. Now it's only week 5. You are going to submit that week 6. Week 10. Week 10. So don't worry. There are a lot of solutions, right? Okay. So this is okay. At least you have something. What about your song, your entity?
Oh,
How you're not gonna add into that?
so this is the song class.
Okay, song class. So ID, song name, artist, genre. Okay, and then this song title. Remember last week I show you video on that man who is also doing a song. Remember that?
Uh,
Yes, you
oh
can
yeah.
actually take. Yes, you can actually adopt his how he did his um, displaying of the type of songs. Remember, he has the song of the 90s, songs of the 80s, songs of the 70s. Remember that?
Yeah, but that one is for
Hmm.
report, right?
Report.
Okay.
Yeah, but you can embed. You can actually adopt, right? The report as well. You
Okay.
have a report function, right? Mm.
All right.
Mm. Okay. All right. No, thank you.
Okay.
Okay. So proceed with your work. Now we would like to see Kelvin's progress. Kelvin.
Oh, same as Noah. Just
Mm-mm.
mostly the
Yours
U.
is fine, right?
Yeah, mostly the UI.
Mm.
Mostly the UI. Oh, do we need to do the form? No need to do like
Form.
in the practical
If you actually, if you want to make it interesting, you can put form
because I
because
still not sure how to do the form if I
really,
do it. Yeah.
oh, the form. There's example on how you do the form with the in the assignment, right? Like if you manage to do the form like in the previous assignment, which no one is showing that one, you can actually adjust that code to suit your
Oh,
what do you call? Yeah,
can
but this is what is this group buying, right?
group buying for the
What do you have your function?
item group maintenance.
Okay, maintenance. Oh, okay, maintenance. Huh? What do you have in there?
Oh,
You have add item, remove item, edit item. Oh, okay, report, exit,
and the
enter
exit.
in.
Yeah, so far very not so detailed yet. Just the
Yeah,
skeleton only.
yeah. That's good. At least you have something, right? You
Oh,
have
this
something
one
to, yeah.
the ad product the ad. Do I do it? Do I write the code? Do I write? Never mind. I write it. Do I do it here? I get the thing. Send data. Still not sure. Some things are. I use array. I use the array list.
Okay. Well, how you use can I see
I
your
the add
okay that you're using that one? Yes. Okay.
when you can add, remove,
Hmm.
replace,
Replace, and then you
get.
have add.
Also search for 9.
How does this work? Your what this is? Can you tell me briefly how does this group buying functions like?
Or
This
the
module that you selected. This module. What module
or
is
they
selected?
create the item group maintenance. They create the
Maintenance.
item. Yeah, they create the item group. They create the item group, and then other people can after they create, they can see the item original
This.
price, the name, and the new price afterward if they do group buying instead of normally buying one.
Okay. But there should be an interface for that, right? How do you click on what items to buy? You need, is that so? Is that like how you collect an item to buy and then therefore there should be that details on items that you're selling, right? Group
Yeah,
buying? Yeah.
the item group is for each item groups for one item only, right? Like that. Oh, I the do does would I also need to add the function for the customer to do the right? This one's only maintenance only my modules.
Yeah. So that's why I
Then
said like you if you focus on the maintenance, right? You
mhm.
need to know what is a function for that particular module focuses on. You don't have to worry about some other things. You just have
Oh,
to focus on one particular module, which is maintenance, right?
it's like
What?
for the admin to add new item group like that can.
Oh, okay. So it should be easy, right?
And the details inside only can think of the name, the original price, and the new price. Haven't
Oh,
think about
product.
should I think about adding product type or category, those things? Yeah. Maybe.
Maybe, yeah, because you said it's a group buying. What kind of product that you're selling? I
Yeah.
mean, or they can probably set one or two or three product, and
Yeah.
then yeah, this buyer would be buying this, and then they display product what per unit, probably, right, per unit. And
Yeah.
then yeah, they want to buy, group buying, how many people buying how many, maybe how many customers buying how many items of that, and then they should
Or
be
or the
displaying that.
requirement,
Mm,
how many people those things are.
yes,
Yeah, yeah. I should
yeah,
add that. And so
yeah,
far
and then
only this.
okay, no worries.
Is
Now
it proper to use list for this? Right.
list
Yeah.
of
List for
objects.
the item group, since it's only adding, removing, editing. No need to do
I thought
queue.
you're not using array.
Oh yes, using array. I asked if no need to use queuing functions,
Oh, okay,
those
hang on.
things.
Well, you can say, you can use, you see just now what we learned something about array, linked list implementation of array. Remember?
Uh-huh.
Yes. So basically, if you want to use like a list, you can implement your array based on that concept where it is basically having the characteristic of a list,
Oh,
linked list,
so use queue to do list like that.
array.
Yeah, use queue to do list array.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Hmm. Okay. So you can implement it. That's why we are learning one section after one section. So you can have an idea on how to present your data in your program. You see? So
Also, my
as
assignment. So do I? I just need to do the main function. These four functions is okay already.
yeah,
Most important must end.
yeah. As long as that is under the function under your module, yes, you should have listed everything that you have to do for that module.
Do I have a
I
report? Do I have a report to write also?
you have yeah, you have a report, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So
Okay.
you have to add, remove, edit, report. That's it.
Oh, I
On
mean
to
like a assignment report.
assignment. What?
Yeah. Do I have a assignment report to write also after doing the code? For this assignment, like a Google, like a Word document.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Meaning you mean you have to explain about your program, right? I mean
Yeah.
your project. Yes, you do. There's two sections of this. One is your first thing is the coding, which is looking at your ADT's client and entity. That is a programming part, which means you have to submit all these files. And then number two is the part where you include the explanation of how to run this program. Is that what you
Uh,
mean?
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. Like that. That I also need. Also
yes,
need to write into the explanation
yes,
inside the code also.
yeah. That needs to be as well. But you want to include that inside your project?
I asked if I need to add. Yeah.
Oh, you mean
Oh.
inside the program? No, that is separate, isn't it?
Uh. Yeah.
Mhm.
Since if I write in the assignment report already, no need to put it here,
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
yeah. That's right. You don't have to put it here. You just have to put it in the assignment like a hard copy, isn't it?
Yeah. I just
Yeah.
asked.
So this one you focus on what you should do for this module only. That particular writing of explanation and whatnot, that the kind of thing, you just separate that into a hard copy.
Okay.
Because this is not a part of the module. Right? Yeah.
That's all
Mm.
my yeah for me.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. Now let's see again. Yeah. Where's it? Question for your assignment. Now let's see again. Yeah. Don't get confused. Don't mix up with your whatever that you do in your modules with whatever you should do for your thing, documentation. Okay, see, description, learning outcome, assess. This one is explain implementation and appropriateness of data structure for specific. Okay, not this one. Okay, after that, this is the one that you have to do. Yeah, see, individual assignment report to be submitted as PDF file. You see, all right. Assignment rubric, you have that, right? That is to be submitted together as a Google Sheet. You already have that, right? Google Sheet
Oh
version.
yeah. Can we use the code from the lecture note links to from the Google Drive from
You went which one?
the
This one?
given the sample codes for the from the lecture notes.
To
Can we
be
use
included
for the assignment?
in which
Assignment.
code?
Yeah.
Um, okay, your
So,
code cannot be, you cannot use the samples which are inside your assignment has been mentioned. But what I will suggest is that you can alter the content of that, making it suitable for your usage of your program.
okay.
Okay, that is a guideline for you. So I know it is really tough to construct a program, especially if it is something which is new, right? Like how to implement ADTs without the help of utility program. So don't worry, there is that is why that you are given all those sample codes for you to refer and have an idea of how you will execute that. Okay. Also, there are a lot of, I think you can find a lot of online resources where you can find the exact code for that particular function. And then without using the collection, without using the utility program from your Java bin, the Java NetBean. Okay, so because I was browsing through some codes myself, and then I found a lot that you can use. But bear in mind that if you find the one that is suitable for you, don't copy and paste. Yeah, copy and paste means don't copy exactly. You just change the variable, change whatever of the description is, and all that kind of thing, and adjust it according to what your program, your function of the project is. Okay, so remove everything what is related to the program. The main point is don't copy and paste exactly, because some students they want to I don't know, want to be fast or something, they just copy and paste without changing, just putting the value. No, you have to change the name, you have to change everything. Yeah, change so that it looks suitable for your program. Don't copy and paste exactly. Yeah, this is what you call resourceful, being resourceful, right? So hang on, this one is I will want to show you an example, like this one. Can you see that? This is what
Yeah.
I meant. Yeah, you see, like this one is linked list in Java without using collection class and with collection. You see, this is with collection, right? Okay, and this is another one is without. This is without. Can you see the difference?
Yeah, very long.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite long, right? Because you have to define. But the thing about this one is that this one, that he is actually defining the node. He set it into constant. You can, there's another way on how you set it non-constant. Remember just now we saw the example which I showed in the lecture notes. Yeah, so that is more what I say flexible compared to if you want to set it into constant like this. This is constant, right? Yeah, so this is an application of linked list without using the collection class. Yeah, it's a bit longer, but uh, that we know that you are actually working this on your own, something like that. You don't just refer to the utility like so. This is a bit, why this is short, because you can already call import from this. Some of the functions in the system actually, the compiler is actually recognizing it, right? Because you use all this command coming from there. Yeah, so statement. Okay, so see, this is just an example of where you can use with or without. Right, so meaning to say that there are a lot of other resources online. You just need to find which is suitable for yours. Okay, and then remember I gave you assignment on the uh, before, hang on just our assignment, which is on this one, right? All this also, you have a lot of samples where you can execute. Yeah, a lot of example where you can execute. But this one is not this is a practical theoretical. And this one also you can find a lot of example. Okay, but the main point is that why we give the question to you, so that you can see concepts like such iteration, okay, and then adding values, okay, because you need to see what is the efficiency of changing the algorithms works. That is the efficiency of algorithm. That's why they are given this kind of activity or exercises. So once you are able to do this, it can actually help you. Whatever you do in your practical can actually help you open up a way for you to embed that in your project. Okay, like for example, you said you want to do on array, right? Yeah. See, this is, you can do this square matrix, two-dimensional arrays of integers with rows and column, right? Uh, yeah, this is a like such representation of array 2 times 2 table. Okay, so another one is this one I don't do because this is prefixed infix. Who's fixed? This one also we have it like a lot of resources which teaches you to do this. And this one is already done, right? Yeah, this one as well. There are a lot of resources where you can find. This is application of Q. Hmm. So when you do this, you'll have the idea on how to you represent or execute usage of Q, right? Q applications as well, and this one as well. So all these activities basically teaches you, training you to use different kind of methods and functions to actually display concepts of ADTs, which are referring to stacks, queues, and now we are going towards linked list, right? Okay, so I am going to give you a file now, which is referring to this one, this one. Okay, so I'll find all the files and I will give it to you in your coursework, including the ADT set, yeah, which is this one. Okay, but if you have my previous lecture note, it is already inside there, but I'm not sure if it is clear for you, but I will embed that as well in the coursework. Okay, so for now, during this time, you can attempt the question which I have assigned to you, which you have not finished, completed for this practical, and try to solve it. In the meantime, while waiting for you guys to finish, right, I will try to find all the files of your sample code and give it to you so you can refer it when you are doing your questions nighttime. Okay. Okay. So
Okay.
Noel, I notice you always sleep late, nah? You're doing your work in the night, is it?
No, insomnia.
No boy. Okay. No wonder you are doing so late in the night. Okay. Well. All right. So okay. You insomnia means you have to take a rest. Take a rest in the daytime, I think. Yeah. Mhm. Okay, so you can do attempt the question which I have assigned to you, which is starting from this one and then that one, right? Or four. So if you have any problem, you can put it in you can just say it and ask me. Yeah, I'll be here because I am trying to look at the file. Let me just look at the file and post it. You have got my notes for today, yes?
Ah, yeah.
I I send it to your email. Have you got it?
Right.
Mm. Okay. All right. So I'll be right here. You guys attempt your question. Let me just find the file. Okay. put all the files in there, right? We can see you have linked list, runner, all the one which is coming from the lecture, registration form. So, Kelvin, if you do not know how to do that form, right, you can refer here. There is example here on the registration form and registration Java. Yes. Also, I have included a note here, the link queue, array queue, list interface. Okay, so I think this should help with your assignment. Yeah, if there's any other file which I can include, I will include as well here. So you can just check it from time to time, okay? Mm, this question, my solution is just to add this current is array full, not enough space. You are trying to actually check whether your array is full or not, you mean?
Oh yeah, since the provided array list Java code already is already there, right?
Yeah, okay. All right, so but anyway, the thing is the things which you don't I do not know how to include. I think I gave the example here. Yeah, whatever. If you don't know how to do the form or add array list, array queue, and all that. I think I have array list. Let me just check if I have that file. There's so many files, but I cannot find that customer.java waitline.java. I cannot find that. But if I were to find that, I will attach that. Any other things that can help you with your assignment, I will attach as well. Yeah. So you try work it out by using this example, and then just a sample of how you can implement that. The one which I added, I mean, like if you look at my lecture, some of the notes are in your original lecture. The one that is additional are from my lecture. That means you can use that file to, you can manipulate the file which I have there. I added in there. I mean the source code, yeah. So other than that, you can use for reference and just to give you an idea of how you execute the yeah the program, the the what do you call that, the code what you're missing, right? Okay, so I hope you are able to solve your problems. I hope this will help as well. Okay, if you have any other question, just feel free to WhatsApp me. Yeah, I will try my best to help you to finish up. Okay, guys, I hope I have of help to you in at least, although I'm not able to touch the keyboard for you, but I hope I will give you will try my best to help you with all these codes. Okay, you're welcome, Calvin. Okay, so I'll see you next week. Please attempt the question which I have assigned as well, so that pretty much at least help you to get an idea on how you can implement the ADTs in your code. Okay, so just training for how you can find other ways. In the meantime, you work on your assignment as well, and we shall get another update on that one next week. But so far, no question on the lecture note. Yes, it is okay. You can understand.
No, no, I can.
Yeah, no. Kelvin, okay.
Okay.
Mm. Okay, so if there is no question, we shall meet again next week. Uh, do take note on the due date, yeah, so that you can actually push yourself. Okay, I don't mind you submitting late, but just that is a guideline for you to keep on track. Yeah. Okay, guys. With that, thank you for attendance. Jayo, I see you next week. Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
thank you.
and this is today's Chap Gome, right? Happy Chap Gome.
Oh, thank you, miss.
Okay,
All
miss.
right. See you guys. Okay. Bye bye.